in passing. Well, we're not in a bull market right now, right? We're in a bear market. For you, what is the definition of bull and bear market? How do you determine that? I mean, obviously, there's the classic definition, down 20% for the top for more than 3 months in the stock market. Maybe they say that's a bear market, right? So I guess everybody has their own way of viewing that.
Yeah, I use my own definition when I say that. I'd say we're not in the main run of a bull market. Like, there's a main run phase where it's just going to go up. The momentum's strong. We're just coming out of reaccumulation. We just had this massive sell-off in May. The sideways reaccumulations happened, and then there's that sort of tentative first climb out, and often there's another sort of accumulation, and then we're off to the races, and that's when everything's strong, and that's the main phase of the bull run. We're not there yet. We're recovering and setting up for it. And so I think we're not going to get that till 2022.
I agree.
Early phase, January, February might be interesting, but yeah, we're still waiting.
That sort of explains why we had a 65K top in May, and then we had this kind of new bull run, but it really only got slightly past that, right? And then, maybe there was some doubt and the market kind of dipped back again. So maybe we get that put in that higher low here, after that 30K's reaccumulation, and then we can get off to the races. For me, losing 53 area, had sort of been the higher high. That's where I sort of have taken some pause, and it made me think we might kind of be here for a while.
Yeah, it's going to be consolidation for another month at least, probably more.
That's my
but yeah, it's going to be a little bit boring.
But nothing will give people anxiety and cause more fear than ranging sideways in these prices.
Yeah.
Retail.
Yeah. It's just I think it's a waiting game that people don't like, and it's actually a very small part of the market that is that main bull run. It's most of it seems that nowadays is in the sideways ranging until we set up, and we've been doing that a long time now, and probably got another few months ahead before that's really we get that pent up demand to go really to sort of blow past the prior highs. It's going to take time, and there's a lot of money that needs to come in to push Bitcoin around these days. Significant money.
Yeah, we talk about, it's very easy to say, well, it's just a 2x or it's just a 5x. Bitcoin just did that. I mean, I'm guilty of saying that, right? March 2020, we were at 3,800. We pulled a 17x or whatever to the top. A 17x from here in terms of market cap and volume, it ain't the same, right? I mean, I love to joke about it, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's like Bitcoin has a very low ratio from its market cap to the actual capital that's been stored in it. I was just checking earlier today in a prior call that the average price of buying has been around 25,000. So it's like, if you work that out across all the coins, it's like $0.45 trillion. And Bitcoin's, I think, a shade under $1 trillion right now. So it's a kind of a 2-to-1 ratio. If we're going to go, what do you want? Let's say if we get 10x, so right, we're talking about effectively $5 trillion needs to come in to give us that 10x, 4 to 5 trillion. That's a lot of money, right? That's like the entire, it's got a really the entire financial cap of gold. Gold's only a certain percentage is used financially, the rest is industrial. We've got to eat the entire gold cap, financial cap, to push Bitcoin 10x. So we're really, I think that when you think about it in that perspective, it's like, okay, we've got to be really set up to take capital away from equities, real estate, some of the big bond markets. I think that's starting to happen off the yields, but it's going to take time before that sort of pulls in that next level of capital. So I'd be interested to hear some of the more experienced people in the macro markets like Plan B or Alpal, see what their views on is how Bitcoin will eat that size capital and the kind of path that it'll weave. think that'd be pretty interesting.
It would, but the good news is that they do believe it will happen.